Hello and welcome back to Lesson One Tutoring. Today we're going to be going over how to find the discriminant in SAT type problems. So first of all, what is a discriminant? So we derive the discriminant from the formula, the quadratic formula, which is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So what we want to focus on here in this quadratic formula is specifically the stuff under the square root. So the b squared minus 4ac. And this is what we'll use to find the discriminant. This is the discriminant. So if we take a quadratic in the standard form, which is a squared plus bx plus c, essentially we plug in these values, so the b value, a value, and c value, and that's how we can find our discriminant. So if we take the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac, in any problem where you're given a parabola, we can just straight up plug the values in and the numbers in. And if this is greater than 0, then we know this has 2 real roots. If this value is equal to 0, we know it has 1 real root. And if this value is less than 0, then we know it has 0 real roots. So we can take a look at these problems here. So 17 right here is a parabola problem. So straight up, we're given a parabola where b is a constant and has exactly one solution. So since it has exactly one real solution, we know we'll be using this middle formula right here. B squared minus 4c is equal to 0. So straight up, we write it, b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0 because we know for a fact it has one solution. And just plugging in the values, b is unknown, so we leave it as b squared minus 4. A is 4 in this situation, so we plug in a 4, and c is 9 equals to 0. So minus 16, 9 equal to 0. If we plug it in our calculator here, 144 is equal to 0. B squared is equal to 144. We take the square root. B is equal to plus or minus 12. And the only option here that we're given for this problem right here is C, which is 12, because there's no negative 12 given. Moving on to the next question, we have 27. So again, we're given a parabola. In this case, it says it has no real solutions. So going back to it, 0 real solutions means that we're going to be using this last formula here. It's less than 0. So keeping that in mind, again, here we go, b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Again, plugging in the values, b is still unknown. In this one, a is 3, c is 5, less than 0 still. 4 times 15, less than 0. B squared minus 60 is less than 0. So we know b squared has to be less than 60. And just looking at the question, the answers again, we can see that the only answer choice is A here.